After publishing yesterday's video about Ethereum made a rally over $1,900 Guys, this is very interesting, and in today's video we will be having a look at Bitcoin, of course. Very interesting things going on in the stablecoin dominance, which I want to share with you. We are going to have a look at Ethereum, but also importantly, we are going to have a look at the regular financial markets, which is going to open today. And I think this will be very important for what is going to happen with crypto as well. So guys, let's jump straight into it. Before we are jumping into it, make sure that you scroll below this video, smash up the like button. And if you want to join the various Telegram channels, guys, you can do that. We have one free Telegram channel where we have like extra updates. So yesterday we didn't upload a video, but I did mention that over on that free Telegram. Make sure to join that. This will cost nothing. If you want to get access to Will Alerts, which is the private Telegram channel where you will receive extra information. For example, this Ethereum trade where we already talking about for weeks before over on Will Alerts, before it's being published on the channel. Make sure to join this private Telegram channel also for free by joining one of these exchanges down below. So Bybit, BingX or BitGet. And if you join with the affiliate link down below, you can get an additional bonus and access to Will Alerts right here. So guys, let's right now first go to Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin on the 4-hour time frame is looking very interesting because we really get bull market vibes again. Bitcoin is consolidating in a rising channel while the relative strength index just going down, right? That's actually very, very bullish when we have these bearish divergences. So a bearish divergence is basically when the price made a higher high, but the relative strength index makes a lower high. That is a divergence. But the price remains to hold support, the 4-hour EMA ribbon, which is the support that we are looking at often. And right now, even possibly taking off from this level. That means that Bitcoin is just that this actually is a correction in Bitcoin. And even in a correction, the price is going up. That is insane. So We've seen that only in previous bull markets. So guys, if I really look at Bitcoin right now, and Bitcoin is going to do what I'm thinking it's going to do, like just take off from here, it really looks like we are in that 16-year cycle. And it makes a lot of sense with the M2 money supply is still contracting, recession is coming. A recession is like definitely coming, but it's not coming directly. It often has this delay, right? So all these narratives, what we are seeing, the halving that is coming up, the Bitcoin halving, which will make people bullish, the Bitcoin ETF, which will make people bullish, but maybe eventually we just get a very short, accelerated bull market early, which is that 16-year cycle, followed by a multi-year long bear market. So guys, I think it's very important that you subscribe to this channel because we are the only one looking at that 16-year cycle. And if that 16-year cycle is in play, you really have to get a warning at the right moment, because it's very difficult when later all this euphoria is going on in the markets to really be a contrarian and say, okay, right here I'm going to take profits, because we've seen the similar cycle playing out with the dot-com bubble, right? At least change your strategy in such a way that if the 16-year cycle plays out, you are not going bankrupt, right? That's the most important thing. But okay, Bitcoin shorter term time frame is looking good. I will change my perspective whenever we lose the 4-hour EMA ribbon, which right now is really contracting right here. So if we break down, I definitely think we can go to the levels of 31,500, maybe even to 30,000, maybe even lower. If we do break down, we might get a further correction in Bitcoin. And I think the regular financial markets will have an influence on that, because this chart is looking kind of crazy, right? I mean, the S&P 500 is in a downtrend. So far, didn't surpass the previous highs right here. But we just rallied for the last couple of days, like gap up, rally, gap up, rally, gap up. These gaps, normally it's not that, it looks very bullish price action. And of course, there was a lot of buying going on. But generally, guys, this is actually, for short term, maybe not that bullish, because we first have to like surpass this high in order to say, okay, we are not yet in the downtrend anymore. But these gaps often get filled, right? So if we come down to fill these gaps, it would actually look quite ugly on the S&P 500, and most likely we are going to go below these lows. But this was a very nice long trade. We have been talking about this on this channel as well. I've been saying right here, in this green box, we're most likely going to see a bounce. Fixes at the resistance, we are seeing bullish divergences from the S&P 500, and we are entering a very important support level. So these are actually quite nice trades. And if you want to trade the S&P 500, which is way less volatile than Bitcoin and sometimes even easier to predict, you can do that over on BingX exchange, and you can trade the S&P 500 with US dollar Tether, and you don't need any KYC. And if you join with the affiliate link down below, you can get a bonus up to $9,600 US dollars, no KYC, and you are able to join Will Alerts to get that extra information about the markets. But I'm also trading right now in the S&P 500. I do that over on the BingX platform. Honestly, I have a short open right now. But if we do break above these highs, I'm definitely closing that short. But I'm expecting this to have a little bit more downside. And I will experience more with trading the S&P 500, because this is sometimes, it feels a little bit easier to predict this chart than it is with Bitcoin. It depends on certain moments, right? But at certain moments it might be easier for Bitcoin. So whenever Bitcoin was at 16,000 US dollars, you guys know I was screaming it off the channel, screaming it off on Twitter, going all in. Everything goes into Bitcoin at 16k. That was the bottom. That's how it felt for me. It just made sense on the date, the time, the price, everything that was happening. For me, it was just like, yeah, this is 100% the bottom. The 100% the low, I'm going all in. The potential downside is just very limited. 10k will not come. But yeah, not every moment is easy with Bitcoin, because this rally from 26 to 35k came for me also unexpected. I had thought like, okay, we broke below a lot of key moving average. We at least get a little bit of a further decline before building that momentum again to go back up. And suddenly Bitcoin just took off, right? So we were on time. We took a small loss, of course, but we were on time to reinvest our funds. Still at a good level, so that's still in profit right now. But nevertheless, we didn't really saw that rally coming. And for me, it's also kind of crazy, because I didn't hurt anyone about this rally, and that's the really crazy part. Like, there's always someone who's right? You have like the market is really divided, but this rally in Bitcoin was really unexpected, even by the analysts that I really look up to, that I think are very experienced. Even they didn't expect this. So when we have a look at the fix, guys, we can see that this is at a crazy level as well. So we had a falling wedge formation, breakout to the upside, right now retesting this level. So we could bounce from this. And when this thing goes up, the regular financial markets goes down. So there's an inverse correlation. That's why this chart is so interesting. And that's also why we said the regular financial markets is going to go up, because we have this bearish divergence right here. Most likely the fix is coming down after touching that resistance. So that was actually one of the most easiest trades, right? And if you would do this, if you would trade this move, it is a 5% move on the regular financial markets. That is a huge move. If you would do that with a 10x leverage, you would make 50% profit, of course. So that's a nice profit for a couple of days in the regular financial markets. Let's check if we can get a nice profit as well when this thing is going down. Then, guys, let's go to the stablecoin dominance, because this one is looking very, very interesting and might even present to us that Bitcoin is going to rally further. So what we are seeing right here is that we have basically the opposite with Bitcoin. We are consolidating in declining phase while the relative strength index is going up. Normally that's a bullish divergence, and if we were to break out from this resistance, which could happen, then of course this chart will go a little bit higher, will have some bullish momentum, which means Bitcoin's price is going down, right? But we are actually seeing that thing that we are seeing with Bitcoin. This thing is going down, the relative strength index is going up, but it's not because there's bullish momentum. No, it wants to create more space, probably for more bearish momentum, but also probably, guys, that might be one of the last moves for Bitcoin right now. And I'm going to show you as well exactly how that looks in the longer term time frame. Let's go to the weekly. If we do get a move down right here, you can see we are going to touch a massive important support. That is this green this green zone right here. Why? Because it's this declining support. It is the horizontal support. It is a lot of things that are converging right here. Hey, maybe there's even a Fibonacci level going on right there as well. We can have a look, maybe from this low right here. No, but maybe if we take it from this low, we can see that the 38.20% slightly lining up below that. But nevertheless, this is just a very important port. And I think if we are touching that level, we might get a bounce because we have been in this declining channel. So maybe we can like touch that green zone, get a bounce and retest, and then like surpass these lows and Bitcoin going to $100,000. Right? So whenever we are going to touch that level, I think Bitcoin will have a short-term top. So this also shows us there might be a little bit more downside. And on the 4-hour time frame, it even looks like we are already, this is not yet confirmed, but we are losing that support already on the relative strength index. So today, guys, is going to be a huge day. Today we will see whether this will be confirmed. When this will be confirmed, the breakout, we will see what's happening with the regular financial markets later today. So yeah, that is all very important. This Monday today will reveal to us a lot of things that are actually going to happen or will set the tone for the rest of the week. Then guys, Ethereum had seen a really nice breakout, and I'm really happy we traded this one over on Will Alerts very early, because we were already early in this range where we're saying like, okay, we are going to focus on Ethereum because we are seeing some nice bottoming structure over on ETH BTC. We are seeing a nice falling wedge formation on ETH dominance, which we most likely will break up because we have like this bullish divergences over in this chart. So we have been carefully waiting for this to happen. I have taken a huge position in Ethereum right here somewhere like actually roughly right here. I've taken a really huge position. I've switched a lot of my Bitcoin into Ethereum, and right now I already switched some back. So that's also what I want to say right here, guys, and this is what I've shared also on Will Alerts. I'm not expecting this to be the exact low for Ethereum against Bitcoin. I'm expecting this to bounce, get rejected somewhere, and finally go to the bottom of this channel. I don't know if I'm right, but this is what I'm expecting. And if I see that Bitcoin might go on another massive rally right here when stablecoin dominance is breaking down, we might see again the attention flow first to Bitcoin. So Ethereum taking a little bit of a hit against Bitcoin, right? Maybe not against US dollars, but against Bitcoin. And because when Bitcoin steals the show, guys, liquidity also follows Bitcoin. So that is important to note. And we already see a bounce in Ethereum. And who says that this bounce has to go up to these levels, right? I think, I don't know. We all don't know, and this is definitely an important level that we are testing on Ethereum, definitely, guys. So a bigger bounce could most likely be in for it as well. Just want to take low risk, and I really took low risk. I put a lot of crypto in Ethereum. That one made already hell a lot of profit right here in the short term time frame, just in a week time. So I'm taking some profits off the table, maybe let the rest a little bit right. But I'm definitely planning to get more Ethereum with my Bitcoin once we are going down into these levels. When we get in this lower band of this declining channel, I'm definitely going to accumulate more. And if you want to get alerts on these things, then make sure to join Will Alerts with the affiliate links down below. Guys, that was it for today's video. This is what I'm watching right now in the crypto charts. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, make sure to leave a thumbs up. Very much appreciated. If you are new to the channel and you want to stay connected with me during this bull market, make sure to subscribe down below. If you want to know how to use Bybit for creating a passive income, which is something that I do as well, like creating trading bots, do copy trading, many more things like futures martingale, set up grids, futures grid bots, name it. Check out my Bybit playlist with all my Bybit tutorials, because I have various Bybit tutorials which will explain you all the secret hacks from the Bybit exchange. They actually offer a lot of functionalities that you don't have on different exchanges. And recently I've been I've been making a lot of tutorials about all of these things. So we have, for example, right now, chase limit orders, scaled orders. If you don't know what it is, watch that tutorial, because if you educate yourself for 10 minutes, you don't pay any fees anymore over on Bybit. I don't know how many fees you paying personally, but if you trade with a couple of Bitcoin here and there now and then you pay quite a lot of fees, right? So I'm definitely saving hundreds of dollars each month just by doing this trick with the fees. And I still get the same entry as I would get with a market order. That is the crazy thing, guys. And I also explain how you do web or hooks, how you can, for example, like connect a trading view strategy to Bybit, something like that. I'm explaining to you how to set up spot grids. I'm also explaining to you when you should do that and when you should pause these bots to lower your risk. Like, we have a whole strategy to create a passive income over on Bybit. I've spent a lot of time to create all these tutorials right here on YouTube. Make sure to check them out. I will leave links down below in the description. But you can also check the whole playlist from Bybit at this end screen, and then just click on it and just watch all of these tutorials. Make sure to leave a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, just let me know in the comment section. I will try to answer them as soon as possible. Guys, I want to wish every single one of you a beautiful day today, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video.